Welcome back to the show. We are here with Kim Larson, who's the executive producer of Barlowe Mann. Thanks so much for being on the show today, Kim.
No problem.
So in the past month here, you've gone from being an insurance investor to an executive producer on a Hollywood movie. Tell me about that transition a little bit.
It's been quite a journey over the last month. Well, I guess it's been actually a year since we started doing this, putting it together, but it's been a good learning experience.
Now, what does an executive producer do? And did you know what they did before?
What I ended up doing in this movie was I was the guy in town that they went to when they needed the road plowed, they needed septic tanks sucked out, when they needed motorhomes, whatever they needed, they were phoning me.
Excellent. And I mean, how does this compare to your last job? Do you think you've learned anything from this job and you'll be able to take it back?
One thing about this is it's a lot of waiting, and I don't think I could ever get used to that, but it's been all right.
Do you think you've learned a lot of patience?
Yes, for sure.
Do you think you'll be watching movies differently now?
Oh, absolutely you will, because I didn't realize, like, we'll film for a whole day and it might be 2 minutes in the movie. I didn't realize, that much was going into it.
That's
awesome.
Definitely
be interesting.
Now, Burt Roach is talking about bringing more films to Provost. Do you think that you'll be involved in the next couple films?
Probably.
Yeah.
Corbin's already asked. He asked on day 4, and I said I don't think so for a while. And he asked me the other day, and I said, yeah, we're ready to do another one.
Now, you also are going to put us in the movies.
Yes, you betcha. We want you guys to be TV reporters to interview the opening of the new arena when the kid was missing.
Thank you so much, Kim, for this interview. This has been fantastic. We're going to go get ready for our set, okay?
Thank you. It's great having you guys here.
Awesome. This has been our conversation with Kim Larson, executive producer of Barlowe Mann.
In this particular scene, the mayor, played by Paul Puney, is throwing a grand opening of their new arena, which coincides with the 2nd anniversary of the night of the meteor fall. They needed a news team to cover the event, and Newcap News anchor Jacob Zare and I were on location and were lucky enough to be written into several scenes. As the night goes on, the main character, Oliver, goes missing. Much to the excited mayor's dismay, the news team then has to switch stories and start investigating the missing boy's whereabouts rather than his opening party. Here, in a real stretch for both of us, we did some investigative journalism for the camera.
Camera, Whitney. Look away, Paul. That's okay. That's all it needs. And cut. Great. Got it. Next. Good. Next.
We were also featured in other crowd scenes, milling about as the press, pretending to interview people and adding to the crowd of 150 extras that turned out to fill the shot.
You guys were great too. It was fun pushing you around, and even though you complained about the cold, you did a good job.
I mean, you guys were naturals, right? Because that's what you do.
And lots of energy and action!
Did you see that video? Especially when I have a day with this many extras, it's a lot of directing, socializing, and then also just running crazy. We need this, we need that.
The hectic atmosphere can result in a lot of waiting, but Miller says that's a good sign.
It's planned out distinctly. But what happens is the creative process just blows it all up into like little bits that float, and everything comes together in a different way that you didn't imagine. You start to see a shot one way, and then, a different kid walks by and you go, they made their own t-shirts. I want that shot instead. The whole thing starts to evolve and change right there on the spot.
For the more seasoned actors in the crowd, this felt more like a documentary at times than feature filmmaking.
These people all know each other, and they're very, very comfortable with each other. So when asked to do the big scene, as we did today, the big crowd scene in here with a big event happening, they were so comfortable in working with, speaking with each other, that it was kind of natural.
It's kind of an interesting social thing, because I come in and I make friends with all these people, and then I leave, and it's kind of sad because I have all these new friends in a little town up here in Canada. It's great.
They're right in there. They don't care that they have to sit around. They think it's fun just watching everybody work and get their chance to be in front of the camera. And they're hoping that we all come back again. So I think everyone's leaving on a good note.
As the crew wraps and the extras are dismissed, Miller has one final note.
When you watch a movie, sometimes in the background you barely see people. It's like, it's deep focus, you can barely see them, and then other times you really see them. And for a lot of this movie, you're going to see faces. You're going to see different people from the town of Provost. And I think that's going to be rewarding for them. I mean, I can't promise everybody's going to be seen, everything comes out different on the cutting room floor, but we really saw a lot of the people that dedicated their time to be here and just experience this.
Provost has returned to normal. The arena is put back together and the streets are clear again. Burnson says now there's only one way for the townspeople to truly preserve their experience.
Just buy the movie when it comes out.
That's all the time we have for tonight. Barlowe Mann does not yet have a release date, but keep it tuned here to NewCap TV and we'll keep you updated. If you have comments or questions about Barlowe Mann or anything you've seen on tonight's show, feel free to email us at aroundtheregion@newcap.ca. Or as always, you can head over to newcaptv.com for more information. I'm Whitney Stinson and we'll see you around the region.
I just wanted to tell everybody in Provost that you guys are a big help with this movie. We really owe you big time, and I just thank you.